Happy Friendversary, Danielle!
Happy Friendversary, Paul!
It's a bit late, but better late than never, right? So we actually have not done a Friendversary video in a very long time. I think the last time we did it was either 2021 or 2022, because that's when I was still getting over the wart infestation, and I'll probably have footage over here of when I had the glove to hide the ugliness. But now, no more warts, and I'm so much happier than I was in 2022.
Yay, that's good.
How does it feel to experience that both of us are more mature, but at the same time, like you still seem like the same good old goofball that I remember when I first met you.
Yeah, I think it's so funny when you've known somebody for such a long time and just to see you in different phases of your life. And I think it just makes our friendship even stronger because it's been so long that we've known each other, and yeah, I think it's just more special than when I knew you before. So yeah, it's crazy it's been this long though. That's something that kind of blows my mind. But yeah, no, it's kind of wild.
Well, it's been long, and it's also been relatively consistent, all things considered, because we used to talk on the phone what was it, twice a month at one point, and then it started slowing down once you got married. But then we still have, even after that, we tried to see each other at least once a month or once every 2 months, and nearly every single time we hang out, it's always this super enthusiastic greeting that I get from you, and it makes me feel so great that you hold our friendship in such high regard.
I definitely do, and I think it's so cool to see your friendship with Matt too, because that just makes me so happy that you guys get along. If you guys didn't, that would be hard. So it's so cool that we can all hang out together, but then we can still find time to talk, just you and I too. So
yeah,
I think it's good to have friendships as a priority no matter what stage of life that you're in, because you just need that support, and having people in your life that support you like you do with me, and hopefully I do with you, is a really good thing. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
I mean, I've gotten through most of the problems in my life thanks to these guys. So I can't overstate enough how much I absolutely adore the three of us having such good chemistry, and the fact that yes, I knew you first, but Matt got integrated in our group so smoothly. It was practically effortless.
He's filming.
And speaking of Matt, we did an interview earlier this year because he composed the theme song for my YouTube channel, so I will link that in the end card at the end of this video. So hopefully you can check him out. You can see why I call these guys twins, because they have very similar personalities.
Aw.
Similar,
ENFP.
but not identical.
The ENFP.
Yeah.
It's strong, so it's good.
Yeah, you might just be different subtypes, so maybe that's where the ever so slight differences come in.
Yeah, I think we're a lot alike on things, but yeah, we definitely have differences too, for sure.
Well, everyone's gonna have differences because you have different backgrounds and different pasts, and gender plays a slight role in it. Yeah, so what have been some of the highlights of our friendship in your opinion?
Wow, that's hard. I feel like there's been so many, times and just things that memories that we've had together. When you did the fake wedding for me and Matt, that was fun.
We didn't film that. I wish we would have, because that was fun, but
yeah,
I don't really like going to weddings, even just the thought of marriage. In and of itself, I'm okay with marriage. I just always get sad when my friends announce that they're getting married, because it's oh, that means we get to spend less time together, and also the atmosphere at a wedding is usually it makes me uncomfortable. I don't really know how to explain it fully, but for yours, because you guys are such good friends of mine, I decided that I was going to hold a special ceremony where it was just the three of us and then our mutual friend Kara, and we just pretended like they were getting married, and we just said you can hug the bride and groom.
Yeah, that was fun.
As a compromise, and then I did a best man speech, and Kara did a maid of honor speech, and I think, didn't you say that in some ways you liked it better than your actual wedding?
Well, I wouldn't go that. I loved it. I was very appreciative, but I do think my actual wedding, kind of was a little higher, but it was really special that you took the time to think of that and to come up with the best man speech and have Kara there, and like it was definitely a very special memory.
Well, actually,
So-
the best man speech was on the spot.
Wow, that's pretty good. See, that's why you're the public speaker.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm not that good with words, so that was really special.
Well, I think one of the highlights of our friendship for me has been not so much one singular moment,
Mhm.
but the fact that I used to have so many problems when we first met, and like I was going through depression and I was going through an unfriending, which by the way, that's another video you can watch on my channel. That friend came back. I didn't tell you that, but I will after we finish filming that.
Okay.
And through the efforts of you guys, like I don't think I would be either still alive or like in a good mental and physical state if it hadn't been for all of your support and Matt just drilling in, you are not a failure, you're not allowed to say the word failure. Like that to me is the highlight. It's just like, you weren't the only ones that got me out of depression, but you were a huge contributing factor in that.
That makes me so happy, but you got yourself. You worked so hard and you did so much, and we're like so proud of you, I guess. Like Matt and I for sure, just to see like the past, you know, I don't know how many years, but you've just continued to get better and better and better, and not, you know, I think you've really been on this like journey and found out a lot about yourself and how to do things differently, and so yeah, no, we're just proud of you. Like it's just fun to be in somebody's life for so long and see so many different, like you said, versions of you. So it's been really an honor. So that's really sweet. But
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Friendversary.
For sure, yeah, it's been great. I am the type of person that usually when something significant happens in my life, I will remember the year and the month that it happened, sometimes if I'm lucky, even the day of the week.
I wish I had that memory. Do not.
But we said this last year, but I think this phone is better recording quality than the last one we had. I'll say it again. We were at an adult gathering and it was like 6:45, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. It was on a Wednesday and it was like this twilight hour where the sun was like kind of setting at the angle where like it was in your eyes, and so it was kind of like mood lighting. And I was standing on the right side of the table, and suddenly the doors burst open. Danielle came running in, and she said, "Oh my gosh, Paul, I know you! You're the guy that made all those cool posts on that Facebook page."
I hope I didn't do it like that necessarily. It was similar. I mean, I was, yeah, outgoing, but that's a little.
You were pretty enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Because you said that, like, I said a lot of inspiring speeches about, like, how a virtuous woman should act from the preferences of virtuous men.
Yeah, no, I was weird because I saw you and I'm like, where do I know you from? It's like one of those moments where you're thinking like, okay, I know this person, but how do I know them? So yeah, that took a minute for me to like just be looking at you. If I was looking at you, I'm sorry. I was just like, where do I know him from? And yeah, it was just funny because just like being able to talk to you was so easy. Even when we first met, like it didn't seem like awkward or anything, and we had stuff in common right away to talk about. So yeah, it was just really fun. I remember that day being super fun. We had like mass outside.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I never experienced that. And you were playing, didn't you play guitar then, or was that later that you started
I
doing?
played guitar at that group at times. I don't remember if I did it that particular meet.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I did, because that was when we had the first priest. We're not going to name drop here because of location purposes, but the first priest that was really outgoing and talkative at that time, he had his whole band that went.
That's right.
And it was when the other priest took over that I took over the music ministry.
That was cool though. It's like, I know him. He plays the guitar. That was cool. You always did such good music for the group. So we were really lucky to have you, especially when the band wasn't there, and it was so really cool.
I don't think you really showed up a whole lot of times when I played guitar there, so I think you might have just remembered it from either like maybe at our hangouts we did it.
I think I did some. I remember seeing you play for sure there, because I was like, that's great.
Maybe we arranged
Yeah. No, that was cool though. But yeah, I just think it's been nice to like I said, just throughout the years being able to see you grow in your music and your YouTube channel, and just like all of your interests and stuff like have kind of flourished too. So it's been really neat to see all of your growth. So it's been awesome.
Well, in some ways I feel like I'm the exact same as I was last time, and But at the same time, like, I know that you and I have really helped each other to be more like each other, because we're like kind of sort of opposites. Like, I'm very structured, I'm all about my logistics and my routine, and she is the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, oftentimes forgetting what she's gonna say mid-sentence, you know, stuff like that. And
well, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah, you used to call me the lovable airhead. I remember those days. He's since stopped, so I probably shouldn't have brought this up, but...
Well, now you're the one that keeps bringing it up.
That's true. That's true. That's fair. But...
Sometimes one time you even sent me a card a couple of years ago that said, "From your lovable airhead." It's like, you said it, not me.
That's fair. But there was a while that you called me that. But
yeah,
it was out of love.
It was it was a term of endearment because in the book that I read that from, it was, what was the book called? It was something like the 5 different types of girls. And in the book, the authors, which were all men, specifically said the airhead is our favorite type of girl. And so
I did not know that was the origin of that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mike introduced me to it, and we were reading about the different types of girls, trying to figure out which one you were. And we said, "Oh, Danielle, you're the airhead. That's like the best girl." And we meant it as a compliment, but you were like, at the time, you didn't realize that that's what we were getting at. So maybe we could have phrased that a bit better, but we meant it as like, "Danielle, you're the best because this is the best girl in the book."
Thank you.
Hey, Danielle. It was a compliment.
But getting back to what I was saying, I am all about my structure, and I have a very hard time going outside of my routine, and I usually plan an agenda whenever I go somewhere. So as I've gotten to know you, I've learned to sort of lighten up a little bit, and you'll be happy to hear that when I go to the gym, I never set deadlines on those days because I want to just like allow the customers and the workout and me drinking a Celsius to just go naturally. So like, yes, it's structured when I get to the gym, but it's never structured when I leave.
That's nice. I think it's a good mix of things. Like, I appreciate your structure sometimes. If you keep us on task for things, which is helpful, because sometimes we will get sidetracked with, random stuff. So I do think that is a really, like, a benefit having you as a friend. Like, I always, now I know, too, to send you, like, updates for, like, time and things like that. I think I've been better about that, hopefully.
Much better. I've really appreciated it. And then... Conversely, I don't know if she still believes this, but there was a time where she said, "Paul, Matt and I have been learning from you. We got a wedding planner."
Yeah, that was helpful. Yeah, we had the binder, and like we kept everything in the binder because there's a lot of things to plan for weddings. So yeah.
So you've learned to be more structured. I've learned to be more spontaneous.
Friendship.
Power of friendship. Yeah, it's a cliche in anime, but it's absolutely true.
Yeah. No,
we should do another high five at slow motion.
Slow motion. Well, okay. We're gonna take
I was trying to do the Big Hero 6 ba-da-la-la, but I failed.
Should we try it again? Then?
Sure. Ba-da-la-la. Did you guys know that I like Big Hero 6? There's a fun fact for you.
That was a good one.
So I know that this phone can only record for 23 minutes at a time, and I'm pretty sure we're like halfway there. So did you have any closing thoughts that you wanted to share? And also, did you want to tell the audience what you were hoping to do for the rest of this hangout?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to share happy Friendversary again. I think it's so fun that we can spend this time together and hang out with Nat and just be able to do stuff. And I think today what I'm really hoping is to see some of your videos more, catch up on those because I've missed some. So we're excited for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Tell the meme crowd why you think my best games video is better than my 3DS unboxing video, because I spent an entire year working on my best games video. I spent like 13 minutes working on the unboxing, so tell them why they should watch that one instead.
You should watch both. You should watch all of his content, not even just those. I can't give an argument, but I think you should watch all of Paul's videos and like and subscribe.
And do you have any closing thoughts on like our friendship as a whole, and like advice you'd like to give to the audience if like they want to have a friendship for as long as we've had it?
I think just being consistent and intentional has been good with our friendship. Like you said, keeping up with calling each other and, having days that we hang out and get together no matter distance or whatever. Like we always end up hanging out. So just excited for the next like 15 years. We'll probably be like gray by then. Like maybe you'll have like a little cane. Well, I don't know, but maybe not that. But yeah, no, I just appreciate having you in my life for this long, and our friendship and your friendship with Matt. So just a whole cornucopia of goodness. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, my audience. I second everything Danielle said. I think that consistency is a big thing for friendships, and if you're just going to be like on one-off things, it might make you be happy to see each other, but not overjoyed. And I think the consistency helps us to constantly feel like every hangout is an event.
Yeah, definitely. And a hug.
Aww.
Yeah. Happy Friendversary.
Happy Friendversary to you too.
Aw.
Alright, well with that, audience, thank you very much for watching. Again, please check out my end card if you want to see the interview I did with Matt. And until the next time, remember to keep the faith, stay epic, and God bless. Bye!